This is Harshita. This is my first harvest of the Bhoot jolokia. In fact, this was the first harvest. This was yesterday. I've kept them for a little drying. These were 3 which had ripened off completely and fell from the tree. So I collected them. They have dried, largely dried, but since they are a little moldy, I'm avoiding consuming them. But there are some which aren't that moldy and have some sort of flesh remaining onto them, like this one. So I'm planning to have a test of it. These 3, I've collected their seeds. You see them here. I'll be using them for my next harvest. Meanwhile, today I'm giving this one a try. This has, you can see, some flesh. Let me zoom in. These are the veins which contain the ingredient that brings such spiciness to this particular chili. So I'll be doing a test of this one. I won't take much, just a small fraction, maybe some 5 square millimeters, and see how it goes. So this entire event will be documented by Harshita, will be my accompaniment here.
And cameraman.
So in case anything goes
Wrong.
too adverse, you are the one who shall take care of me, right?
Yes.
So now hold the camera and focus on these. All right. So first things first, I'll take this one and cut a small piece. As I said, about 5 square millimeters. Piece with some flesh. Here you can see ripe flesh, shiny as well. So I'll let's take, it's about more than 5 square millimeters. So this is the amount of chili that I'll be eating, and hopefully I get a good taste of what it is supposed to do to me. Here we are. I can feel a rush of tingling sensations going up towards my nose, my palate, and my entire interior of the mouth is extremely tingling. My throat is getting locked up, and I'm starting to sweat. My tongue is burning, to say the least, as if thousands of needles are being cushioned into it. Inside of my cheek, they are burning. My lips have started to burn. It's an intense sensation of tingling, and as if waves of such sharp needle-like things is happening across. The more I breathe from mouth or inhale or exhale, with every inhalation, exhalation, I'm feeling the intensity get up, Now the heat has transferred to my chest. It's sinking deep in my body. And it's intense, I must say. Very, very intense. Oh, I think this is going to last for some time. Oh, I need to march.
March
Left,
kitchen.
right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left.
Your ears are also red.
All I'm feeling burning till here. Inside of my belly is heating up. Now the burning sensation is getting to the back of my tongue, in somewhere here in this region. Whew. My nose is starting to water up. I'm sweating, you can see, and it's a very deep burning sensation, but I'm enjoying it. With every effort of speaking, when I blow air out or inhale in, the burning increases. Since I have already drunk drops of my saliva mixed with that chemical of the
Chilli.
since I have already ingested some of that saliva mixed with the chili substance, this entire part is burning. The lips are starting to relieve themselves. I can feel them much reduced. The sensitivity is much reduced, but the tongue is still very sensitive, burning, and still I am salivating. I'm not touching any place with my fingers because I had held that chili. I'll wash it and only thereafter I'll do that. But I think I'm sweating. You can zoom in if I'm sweating. Am I?
Yes.
Am I sweating?
Very much.
Very much. That's a very satisfactory answer. I'm impressed. Please, I cannot stand still. I need to move. So this it was a small fraction this big, just this big. This was it, no?
No, this.
No, it was this one. I'd taken this one, just this small piece.
It was smaller than that.
I'm not using my handkerchief because I don't want to transfer any of the chili substance onto the cloth, which unfortunately may retain part of it. And if somehow I happen to wipe my face with that, I don't want to suffer a very such sort of intensity on my skin. I don't know how much time has elapsed, but the intensity has subsided suddenly, though the tip of the tongue is still sensitized and is feeling tingling sensations very intensely. But middle part of the tongue is fine, though it is still a little responsive to that sort of stimulus. The back part of the tongue is still, which is around near the throat, is still a little sensitive because I'm ingesting the saliva. The palate is free of that sort of gaseous chamber. Lips are still sort of desensitized or maybe a little excited. And there's quite diminished in the throat, though some sort of activity, some sort of intense, not that intense, but some sort of, you can feel it, I can feel it, some sort of response is still being meted to the ingested saliva in the esophagus and the diaphragm region. So it's like the stomach's early response, maybe, or just the wall lining. But yes, there is a remarkable opening up of the nose. I can breathe very well now.
It has been 10 minutes.
And sweating is good. I'm sweating. But it was a great sensation, a wonderful experience, one of my first ones, and I enjoyed it. I won't have any more today, but maybe tomorrow I'll do some more and I'll try a fresh one, not the dried one. Though it was not completely dried, there was some amount of that vein jelly, but this will be much better than that. So I'll use it. Now I'll go and wash my hands properly with soap, and after that, then I'll wash my face after some time. And I think my experiment of growing the Bhoot jolokia at my home has yielded some good results, and I'm feeling very happy and satisfied, and I'm glad that I was able to taste and enjoy my Bhoot jolokia. It hasn't disappointed me, and I don't know how much is the intensity if I relate it with what I would have found in that particular environment which harbors it, which is the birthplace of this particular chili variety. But this one also is pretty good, and I loved it. So with the seeds that I have, these seeds that I have here, let me light it up. All these seeds that I have, I'll regrow them and see how good it goes. So that will be all, dear friends. Thank you so much if you were here. And this is my working table, hence it's a little clustered. Don't bother about it. That's fine. Bhoot jolokia. Loved it. You liked it?
Yes.
You liked making a video of myself being in such agony? Huh? Right. Okay. Thank you, folks. Maybe some other time I'll do it again. Bye.